for high-performance residency packages between these two great franchises. It's been an unbelievable week here in Southern California, and now we are on to the big one.
Yeah, we heard from Mike Mulroy, the tournament director, that the Wild Dogs won the toss and chose to put their men up last. So it works back from there. We will be starting with the junior girls.
It is loud, it is noisy here at the Great Park Stadium, the Championship Stadium here in Irvine, California, as we wind down. That is what is on the line, and of course, passion and pride. This Elephants won the inaugural event in Portugal and Lisbon in 2021. The Balkans Honey Badgers went back-to-back in South Africa. The Wild Dogs, the defending champions from last year, they find themselves in the final. But you will say this Balkan Honey Badger side, with their girls winning their final, the women winning their final as well. They've got two unbelievable sides. How will their boys do? How will their men do?
Yeah, well, I think the men are very impressive, and they got from strength to strength, although they've lost Justin Khairul. But the Honey Badgers women, especially the senior women, have been so impressive. And they can put 30 points up in a 10-minute session. And they've done it all weekend.
So here we take a look at the Balkans Honey Badgers girls squad first up.
Yeah, and there's some European influence, obviously, for the Balkan Honey Badgers. 9 Dutch players, joined by Germans, Danes, and Swedes. So it's a really impressive European look.
And we take a look at the Cape Town Wild Dog side and look no further than the two pony sensations. Hope Luger's sensational. Scarlett Ibera, her sister, just played on the Sevens World Series for the USA, and they defeated New Zealand earlier in Dubai. Our referee for this one is Josh Musonera. He has the whistle, all-important clash for him to take care of from Uganda, part of the high-performance pathway, and he's done several brilliant events, including the Sevens World Series in LA and the Rugby Town Sevens. All right, 10 minutes, and the score will continue. This is the final for the Franchise Championship for the year 2025. And we kick things off with the Academy girls. Balkans Honey Badgers on the right in red to receive. And the Cape Town Wild Dogs kicking off from left to right. I'm Dallin Stanford alongside World Rugby Hall of Famer Gareth Rees, and here we go. An evening has settled here. Slippery conditions, so straight to the ground we go. But we pick up for the Balkans Honey Badgers. Good carry looking for the offload. Mega Lindqvist is there. Fantastic tournament she's had over this course of a week. Big contact coming in from the Cape Town Wild Dogs, but support arrives. Down the line we go. Looking for some creative runners to spark some magic for the Balkans Honey Badgers, coached by Nina Vistesen. Arm goes up for the first penalty. Evers goes quickly, bounces a couple. Big clear out as well. The Wild Dogs thought they could pinch that, but it stays with the Balkans Honey Badgers. There's space to operate on this near side. Good tackle coming in on Rus Willemse, throwing back in the field of play, and we play on there. Aside from the Balkans, there's some moves, some steps. Vera Rotzers looking for support as they regather possession. Sending their forwards in nicely with some good carries. Lindqvist again getting involved, but the penalty goes to the Cape Town Wild Dogs. They defended superbly.
Yeah, they did. They bent a little bit, but they've won the penalty.
Now Wood on attack. What can they make with this early possession here in the final? Ball down to that far side. Trying to keep it alive. Nice bit of work on the inside to Lolia Taunu. Support is there in the frame of Mirisarato, and another penalty in a row for the Wild Dogs.
Yeah, referee warning there, needing them to roll away much more quickly. Keep an eye on that.
So putting it down the hands. Getting everybody involved here, the Cape Town Wild Dogs. It's a nice little loop. They've got space on the edge if they can bring it this way. They slide into the contact and the ball is loose. It's played on. Still there. Rennie Jennings-Schuster heavily involved there, but the loose ball has been scooped up by the Balkans Honey Badgers. Nice little offload. They pounce on that to Isa Dupre.
Not a problem to try that risky offload. Because they were on advantage, we're going to see it's going to be a Honey Badger scrum. So the right idea just didn't go to hand.
Yeah, over there.
Big pressure on these sides as the score continues as well. The Academy boys will take the field next. And don't forget, the Academy girls winning this one in the final was the Balkans Honey Badgers. Can they repeat their heroics from earlier today?
Quick one. I want space in between of you. Let's go now.
Missionary just gets the scrum going, 5 on either side.
Crouch. Fine.
Honey Badgers to feed.
Set.
through Vera Rodders.
They're on the back foot.
On the blind side, fending one to the ground. Beautiful stuff from Rodders, getting the offloads. Fantastic for the Balkans Honey Badgers. They will score first in this final. Amazing work.
Yeah, good linking play, good support from the outside. And it is Jenna Lee, the youngster, but the work was done. Hard work from Vera Rotters. And then she gets that hand free, and look at the pace arriving is Lee. Excellent teamwork.
5-0 from Jenna Lee's try. The extra 2 important from out wide.
Now, please.
The flag stays down, but it's 5-0. Balkans Honey Badgers in front.
And remember, this is all part of a bigger picture, a bigger storyline. This is the first of 4 10-minute blocks. Honey Badgers making an early statement.
Wild Dogs receive this one in their half. Looking to step back in really nicely. Big shot. Comes in, but still going. The Wild Dogs, coached by Ray Pua, out of the Balmont Shore Rugby Club.
Thank you.
Several of those players representing the Shore in recent times in Long Beach. To the ground they go.
Stay.
Lola Taonu, who's there in support. Peyton Lam-Sam, doing great work. Carrying well is Kemono Afamata, one of the Afamata sisters in the side. Crossfield, little dummy switch. And this one through the hands.
Yes.
Danger time for the Wild Dogs.
No.
Well, actually, decent playmaking. Did really well to straighten up. The pass just doesn't go to hand.
Back over here.
Knocked on as it was going to touch, so it will be a Honey Badgers opportunity at scrum time. Actually, we're gonna have the scrum.
Yep. Hey.
So 5 minutes gone. 5 minutes they have left on the field after a brilliant week of competition.
Ready?
They had their division finals earlier today.
Crouch.
And now, of course, the main one.
Bye.
All bragging rights. And some brilliant prizes for these players. Superb to be here with you. Thanks for your company all week long on this 4-day extravaganza. To the right go the Balkans Honey Badgers.
Okay,
Nice little loop on the outside.
Oh,
Dangling
yes.
play, they keep it alive. Ruas Willemse. They're in support. Willemsen doing really well. Support arrives in the front of my Lindqvist.
No.
Playing on, dumbing no one on that far side. Still going, dropping a couple of players. Looking for their second try in this game. The mixed play final has been pinched here. From the Cape Town Wild Dogs in yellow. What can they do with Afamata? Getting the offload away, trying to free up their wing 3/4. There is space, but they cut back in. Red jerseys everywhere. Another flick pass. And this time Schuster moves it down the chain. A couple of good passages of play here for the Cape Town Wild Dogs and Ray Pua's side. Can they get a line break here?
A really big, patient build-up, putting the phases together.
Sydney Ray Pua involved too. This one comes off the boot and is picked up by the Balkans Honey Badgers. So now they have it with Lindqvist, and numbers on the right that goes through the hands. These evening conditions here, playing havoc with this slippery ball as well. It's another one that goes out of the hand.
So a little bit sloppy here, you're right, I think. A little bit dewy out there, the conditions, under the lights, maybe a bit new for some of these younger women. Under 18s, of course, the academy competition. We've got 15-year-olds out there. We're going to have some subs on for the Honey Badgers.
Time back on. Let's go, time is back on.
Southern California welcomes you to the final match. Mixed play extravaganza here. 3 10-minute periods still to come. We close out the first one. It's 5-0. The Honey Badgers lead. The Rugby 10s with facilities in San Clemente and in the Strand in Gordons Bay of South Africa. They've just finished the Rugby Village there with high-level competition to be hosted all year round. As the Wild Dogs rampage up towards the halfway line. Excellent carry from Afamata. Now trying to sting the passes together. Just that wave of red jerseys keeps flying up and stopping any forward momentum. So Afamata goes to the left-hand side this time. Schuster is there in support.
Dallin, it feels like a cup final, investing so much in the defense are the Honey Badgers. And the Wild Dogs trying to be careful, but just not able to unlock the red wall for the moment. But there's an edge. See what they can do with it.
Space out wide. This time cutting back in again. And that's Lyric Lesui for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Schuster moves it to the left. Dummy and a couple of steps in midfield.
No hands.
Wild Dogs working really hard towards the halfway line. Big dummy from Afamata. Gets rid of one. Beautiful carry. Come on, Afamata. Gets the offload away. Support is still there. Afamata again. Just playing the link player. And busting free at times when needed. The Wild Dogs now, again with a hot step. Beautiful footwork. Still they keep it alive. Lyric Lesui. Bounce pass. They've got numbers on the left. Can they work through here? The Wild Dogs to tie things up. To pass over the top. Big step there from Lam Sam. And the Honey Badgers made to tackle. So long. Here we go again. Ta'anu. The clear-outs still keep coming from the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Their best attack yet. Through all the phases. Afamata. That started the breakout.
On the ball.
Huge shot in midfield. Still they keep it coming. The crowd on their feet. Beautiful pass. On the outside the fan. Getting oh so close. Lyric Lesui.
Great cover tackle there.
Still the pick and drive. Here's Jennings Schuster. Kimono Afamata in midfield. Can the Wild Dogs cut loose? Oh, so close. What a try-saving tackle. Lam Sam getting oh so close. Driven backwards in the tackle. Is still yellow jerseys out free if they can get it there.
Yeah.
Scooped alive. Time is almost elapsed in this first period. That's the siren. Has that gone forward?
Cruelly, I think it's gone forward. See if the referee lets him. He's going to come back. There's possibly advantage. Still Wild Dogs with a chance. Offside in the middle, so the women in yellow, exhausted, will have another chance to take the lead here.
The coaches, Ray Pua on the sideline. Final play of this period. The academy girls heading for the line. That's Schuster getting close. The Cape Town Wild Dogs have fought bravely in this game. Here we go, Afamata for the line. Bouncing to the ground.
Held up.
Held up. The Balkans Honey Badgers do enough to stop a certain try.
Everyone's looking up at the big screen. They're not quite sure what's happened. The referee doesn't have a TMO, and he's blown it up.
That's full time in this first period. And the Balkans Honey Badgers Academy girls lead 5-0. They are delighted with their efforts because this Cape Town Wild Dogs side threw absolutely everything at them. The first quarter, it is 5-0, a slender lead for the Balkans Honey Badgers. And let's get some reaction on the field with LJ.
Thanks, Alan. I'm with Senna from the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Now, you won the toss and you elected to put the teams out in this order, perhaps thinking that the Honey Badgers might have put a bigger score on in that first quarter. So how pleased are you with what you're going into quarter two with?
With how we started that game with the girls and the numbers that we have in our squad, I'm pleased with that. Obviously, Honey Badgers just put an unreal defensive effort over there, but hopefully our boys can just get that score ticking over a little bit for us.
You've obviously gone girls, boys, women, men. The Honey Badgers women have been a tough team to beat over the course of this tournament, and not just that, they put big scores on teams. So how much pressure is there on the Cape Town Wild Dogs men in that last quarter today?
I don't think there's anything, to be honest with you. I think final rugby is different, so it's all just about showing up in the moment. Maybe the pressure hits the Honey Badgers, you never know. Banking on that.
Banking on that, some psychology from Senna there. There's another quarter to come. The boys are up next.
Brilliant insights on the field. Here we go. Another 10 minutes to see. This is the Academy boys. Balkans Honey Badgers on the left. Remember, they have that 5-0 lead. Cape Town Wild Dogs to receive. I'm Dylan Stanford alongside Rugby World Cup winner Cat Merchant and our referee Josh Musonera. The Ugandan flyer has us underway. Catch here from Caleb Africa. He was so good in the division finals. Gets the offload away, and straight away here come the Cape Town Wild Dogs around the fringes. Big tackle comes in, spills possession. And the Wild Dogs thought they were away there. It was Cornet Brewer down the touchline. And now changing direction, it's the Honey Badgers in red. They've grasped possession away. And that was Walker shifting across, just slipped out of possession and knocked it on. And that's an issue we've seen so far under the lights.
Yeah, under the lights, but also the line speed of the Wild Dogs defenders there. I think he looked up and just saw that he was gunning for him. So, because there were numbers outside if he could get it away. But I think the defensive pressure squashed that.
It's a lovely break there from Brewer early on. Caleb Africa getting involved. Africa made a try-saving tackle over the try line as well. Certainly stood out in today's play.
Oh, he did, didn't he? That was absolutely great. Excellent defence there.
Piers Tusa for the Cape Town Wild Dogs, side coached by Johnny Pua. Oh, there's a lot of space to operate here for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. The offload is good as well.
On the ball.
Good pick up around the fringes. Manchiafa Mata. Seen a couple of dives from him scoring as well. Good clear outs.
Roll.
Honey Badgers not rolling away. Quick tap, setting up. Straight through the middle, beautiful stuff. Jaden Hernandez. He's one of our favourites, and he adds his name to the scoreboard with his first touch.
We've seen him carving up down the wing, doing nice long runs, and he can also do the brute stuff up front under the post as well. What a player, what an athlete.
A brilliant strike from the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Have them in the lead with a successful conversion from Africa as well. And he scored 2 tries earlier in the game as well, did Jaden Hernandez. One was off the kickoff, and it was the fastest try we recorded.
It was, wasn't it? 13 seconds. So,
you remembered?
Yeah, it did. It was that quick. But this is what is great about mixed play, isn't it? To bring that in and now to take the lead, excellent.
Pinpoint kick from Caleb Africa. Hernandez with a knockdown. Now the captain with possession. Brilliant stuff in this quarter. The ball's thrown back, so Cape Town Wild Dogs to collect. Change the point of attack. And that's Hollow with some beautiful goose steps. Still has them on the front foot into the 22. Now they go to the right. Galloping for that far corner. For the second try. Just short is Hernandez. The Wild Dogs pick and drive around the fringes.
No. Out.
Plenty of yellow jerseys everywhere as they swarm. Looking more like bees than Wild Dogs. And they have knocked it on.
Good defence there from the Badgers, because you really felt Wild Dogs were edging for that second try for them. Great energy that they've brought into this, because again, I think this suits the way that Wild Dogs play, that, you know, just that 10 minutes to just go all out, loads of offloads, loads of quick plays.
He has blood.
There they go, settling into this scrum. Difficult place to play out of, that back left corner.
Here we go. The backs all lurking to the left. And referee
You two are best player.
Josh
No more.
Musonera just making sure we are stable and organised. He's been on the World 7 Series in LA as well as the USA Club Nationals. And the officials, their time to shine as well, this brilliant event. The staff at the Rugby 10s have been phenomenal all week, hosting us here in Sublime, Southern California. Balkans Honey Badgers to feed this.
Yellow.
95 from their try line that they're looking to score in.
Happy.
Good carry. Keep it low. Then they decide to kick it downfield. Not a bad option with some chasers. The ball rolling towards the touchline as well. The Wild Dogs look to scoop this one up. Africa, he receives us ahead. And it has been.
Yeah, and it's always unfortunate for them that it was right on the halfway line, so you can see it go, but when you're running backwards and support line is coming forwards, a difficult one to lift, and especially referee right in line with it.
Yeah, so true. The marker being the line as well.
Yeah.
Can't mess with that.
Yeah, you can't argue.
I'll look for it. Just get your space, okay? Let's go, boys.
Games go so
Let's
quickly,
go now.
don't they? These quarters just absolutely fly by.
And like you said, you know, even if a team is dominant, you've
Crouch.
got to score a lot of points in 10 minutes when the
Yeah.
other team has some position, you've got to
Right.
defend. They may slow things down as well, as we've seen. So
Take
it's
your
7-5
space.
the score, 2-point deficit to overturn from the Balkans Honey Badgers. But they've worked their way from their own try line to the halfway line, and now they have a
Ali.
free kick.
Ali.
Quick tap. Bas Habernickel moves it to the left-hand side now, looking for Mark Skodovic. Just lost that one there. Wild Dogs will take possession here. Time ticks away.
Yeah, Wild Dogs do love their attack, don't they? Then they're just as a whole franchise, just love the style that they play. But Badgers doing their best defensively as well. Now it looks like there's some subs happening.
Yeah, fresh legs. It's been a very busy week for all these players in between Thanksgiving and a trip to the beach and a trip to Hollywood as well to check the Walk of the Stars and some of the famous sites. There've been a lot of rugby matches played.
Yeah, absolutely, there has been. And it's been fantastic, every single one of them.
Cinnamoni Holler to feed this for the Wild Dogs. Ball at the base for Caleb Africa to attack with. Short ball. Oh, beautiful stuff. Hernandez charging onto this one. Is beaten 2 or 3. Cover tackle is sublime. Good hit from Mark Skodovic.
Godovic has done a few of those, hasn't he, in the last game as well? Some real cover tackles.
Such a vital player for the Balkans Honey Badgers, keeping them in this game. Now they have possession after that great tackle and turnover. Bas Habernickel arrives and gets the penalty.
Yeah, interesting to see what they do here. You assume they're going to kick it long and try and go for line out. There's a little discussion, but yeah, that is what they're going to opt for. And it's a big boot and cleared right into the stands there. So happy with that one to relieve some of that territory pressure they've been under.
I'll be in the back. Yellow. Check your mark here. Just roll. You roll.
Very nice kick. And a brilliant tackle from Marks Godovic, who mentioned his name quite a few times.
Come off.
Jono Visser to throw this.
We have somebody in the channel.
2.5 to go in this quarter.
Yeah, telling the hooker defensively got to be in the channel.
Jam is back on.
There we go, equal numbers in line out. Balkans Honey Badgers looking to go to the middle pod. Good set piece. Flat ball to attack with. Well, big shot comes in, but able to wriggle free, still going strong. Habernickel. Fernandez almost ripped the ball free there for the Wild Dogs, but it stays for the Balkans Honey Badgers, so here we go. Elias Chin, he takes into the contact.
Roll.
Walker is in support.
You're
Another penalty. This time they tap quickly and go upfield. Seb Svenari wants to get on with things and get them on the board. And not the required 10, so it was good, clever thinking. Won't go quickly twice.
Yeah, so tried to go that to get in, but because it was close to getting isolated, so I think it was lucky it was about the 9-meter mark, because had they have been 10, I think that is a turnover, but Badgers get to keep it. And looks like they're gonna tap.
Bas Habernickel. Very flat pass there to Chin. Under 2 to go. Oh, beautiful gap, sliding through, unbelievable skills. Cohen van den Broek scores, delight for the Balkans Honey Badgers.
And look at the joy in the players' faces and on the sideline as well. You can see how much this is meaning to them, but what a score there. The injection of pace, just carrying individual. That's just determination to get into the try line, and you need those players to rely on really tight games. When you get close to a try line, give them the ball, you know they're going to get you a score.
Just needed the power, the pace, and they got that. The extra 2.
All you need is a slight pause in that defense, and then you can really go for it.
Kick goes to the side, but Cohen van den Broek has lit it up for the Balkans Honey Badgers. They're up 10-7 now in this mixed play franchise final.
Yeah, less than a minute to go as well on the clock, so it's been a real back and forth game, which is fantastic, and we've got the women and the men to come.
High kick here for the Wild Dogs. They're such an elusive, creative group. What can they do here? Oh, the jersey almost getting ripped there. Just when I say that, they're giving away.
Yeah, giving up possession there, so Badgers will be very happy to have this scrum.
This is what we love about mixed play,
Yep.
because you know, coming into this, there was the Honey Badgers are leading 5-0, and then the Wild Dogs took the lead, and then straight
Yep.
back with the Badgers.
I love it. And the women obviously have done so well across this tournament, and they're up next, so they'll be wanting to really capitalise on what's been done before.
That is the siren for the final play of this second quarter. 10-7, Balkans Honey Badgers lead. And they kick this one up. They'll take that slender lead. And that's what it means to this group of players. In that 10-minute period, they have outlasted the Cape Town Wild Dogs by 10-7 with a 5-0 lead that they had. Sublime skills, though.
Yeah, absolutely. They are buzzing. You can see how much it means they've done their part is the important part of this. And now it's over to the senior sides to have their go.
Such a tense affair in the first two quarters. And congratulations to the Academy girls and boys sides from both franchises. They have thoroughly entertained us. And we can go now on the field with Katoa.
So we've got one of the Honey Badgers here, man, that's very enthusiastic about the Honey Badgers and every single player. I've seen you, Richard, just be absolutely invested in every single one of them. How's it been seeing them in action today?
It's unbelievable, the opportunity to work with these players from all over the world in both our academy and senior squads. It's an amazing privilege, so we're very, very happy to have this opportunity.
No, we talked about, you know, the Dutch influence in rugby, specifically sevens. The women were some of the originals that were really, really good at sevens. So what's happening in Nederland? Oh, is rugby back?
Well, look, we're building. I think on the women's side, our 15s team is doing very, very well. Just missed out on the World Cup, but the structure is definitely in place. And there's some good people involved. And as you can see, a lot of the young players that have done so well. Someone that stands out for me is Vera Roters. Absolute talent. We joke that she's the new Plony Kiewit, similar style. So now we're very, very happy excited for the future, I must say. Yeah.
And speaking of the future, obviously some of them in action here now and the present. What have you made of this final so far? Because it's tense.
It's very tense. Look, this is it's such an amazing format where the academy teams play first. Like it's 10-7, so anything can happen. Women's team is going to go next, and then our men's team is going to go. So who knows? It's super exciting.
Just quickly, anything specifically you would like to see now for the next half?
No, for us, I think it's if we can keep the ball and be patient, then we play our best rugby. So and also I think they deserve just to have a little bit of fun with ball in hand as well. So let's see, we're gonna enjoy it.
Let's see some tries, eh?
Cheers. Yeah, that would be great. That would be really great.
Thank you so much, Coach. Have fun.
Cheers.
Tries on offer as everyone gets ready to bring on the women's teams in this franchise final. It's the Cape Town Wild Dogs and the Balkans Honey Badgers reunited on the field. They played a tense 15-7 affair in the final for the division, which the Balkans Honey Badgers won, but now it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I love what they were saying there about the have fun. They've earned it. Go have fun, play around. Imagine your coach telling you, go have fun. Like, throw that ball around. Embrace it, enjoy it. I'd love to hear that.
It is such a brilliant occasion for these players, so well supported. And we are ready to welcome out these two brilliant sides. Over 70 international players and coaches involved in the 2025 Rugby 10s Championship. A couple in the booth and quite a few on the field.
Okay, exactly. I'm just looking at these tunnels. I think they're fantastic. To be able to run out and get the cheers as they come through. Like, I just love this idea of running through, and it's brilliant.
We saw all four franchises come together for the little drum solo. So everybody was singing and dancing during our interval break. Grace Kukutai brings out the Cape Town Wild Dogs. They take the field, the defending franchise champions from 2024, winning here in Southern California. We were in San Clemente, and now we find ourselves here at the beautiful Championship Stadium in Irvine.
Yeah, it's been fantastic, hasn't it? Really amazing stadium, and I think players have all enjoyed it. been really fantastic facilities, and here comes the Badgers women.
Tony Kibbett leads out her side, been with them since day one in Portugal. They've been all over the globe, including South Africa and California as well. This event has gone from strength to strength, and now we're into our final 2 10-minute periods. $650,000 pool is what all these players are playing for.
And I think especially having been there since Portugal, the quality of play has really, really improved every single year, and especially in the women's setup. I feel that has just shot up. The level is absolutely incredible.
Cat Merchant Rugby World Cup winner, totally agree with you. And the level in the commentary booth has certainly risen. Great to be here with you. Here we go to our viewers around the globe and around the planet. Stunning scenes as we have 20 minutes to crown a franchise champion. The Wild Dogs kicking off from left to right. The Balkans Honey Badgers in red to receive. Blending players from 30 different countries. It's a good take from the Balkans Honey Badgers. Mumbai with a bounce pass. Bashing a couple to the ground. Crystal Murray. Been one of their live wires, certainly in this tournament. Ball has moved down to Tanika Willison, the Black Fern. To the halfway line. Georgina Fredericks, another one of their standouts, finds Mumbai. French player, swallowed whole there in a big tackle. Makuela making her presence felt in this game. Honey Badgers coached by Richard van den Broek, we just heard from. And Anna-Lena Swartz also been with them since day one. And that has been knocked on. But I chatted to both coaches before the game from the Honey Badgers. They said each year they learn something new and they have great chemistry. And what they've really found, which is fantastic, is all the off-field connectivity. And then each year they bolster their side. Like you said, their women's team has really been a championship team.
Yeah, and it is that off-field. You can see afterwards, like the academy, the girls, the boys, they just really seem to have connected off-pitch, which does have a huge impact on the pitch. You get to know each other more. You put your bodies on the line more.
So the score, 10-7. Balkans Honey Badgers lead. And that's a score from the Academy boys and girls who we saw just earlier. Here come the Wild Dogs now to attack. Maru looking for a bit of space. Shannon Maru. Conceded a penalty for holding on. And that's all Balkan Honey Badgers getting over to Georgina Fredericks again. The player from Sydney, Australia, standout.
Because there probably is quite a bit of pressure on this Honey Badgers women's team because they have been so dominant. Pressure is on for them to go and get a big lead here.
Good switch. Fredericks takes them on. Support there from Lakin. Murray gets a little half gap, loses possession. We mentioned it is a bit slippery out there. Conditions, of course, for the night sky and dew.
Yeah, a little bit greasy on the ball, perhaps. But Wild Dogs so far weathering this storm because they're a great team. Like these Wild Dogs, and I think they have grown throughout this tournament and they're getting better and better, and what better time to peak than now in the franchise final.
That is the amazing thing. It doesn't matter, it's very much like a sevens event too. It doesn't matter what happens some of the earlier games. In this tens tournament, you have a chance to shine, to close things out. They're a championship team from last year for a reason.
Stand up. We go again.
Rue Campbell, our referee here, one of the very experienced referees from Scotland, being involved with the EPCR. And on the Melrose Sevens as well as the Sevens Challenger Series. We may see him in the future in the URC.
Time off.
He's not happy with these scrums though. That's one thing he's making very clear. Wants to get it right.
Well, the Scotsman, he's expecting rain, of course, normally where he is.
Yeah.
So this sunshine, he's got a good tan this week.
We did like a Six Nations Sevens tournament ages ago back in the day, and it was in Scotland. And I'm not kidding, it was like a monsoon the entire tournament, and just stood on the wing freezing.
I can only imagine. Love being in Southern California. Here we go. The Wild Dogs on that far side. Hot stepping. Tess Staines. Such a breakout player from Australia. Ball's loose there. Sanamzi. It's gone through the hands. Almost looked like a knock on there from Sauza, and it has been called.
Yeah, called into that. It did look a little bit like it was going to continue at first, but referee has spotted it, and the subs are brought on nice and early here. Because obviously they're only getting a quarter each, only 10 minutes. They want everybody to get game time. They want everyone to have their impact.
Come on, last 6 minutes.
Kayla Warren takes the field, played at Hong Kong Tens as well. with the Maple Leafs from 2020 to 2023.
Don't worry.
Kukutai there.
Clutch.
At scrum time.
Bind.
Still 10-7. Who will be the next to strike?
Hold.
Piper Flynn is there, absolute merchant on the wing, but at scrum time penalty for the Honey Badgers. That is all power.
Big dominant performance there in that scrum. And it's just so difficult to get. Like, even if they were able to get that ball out, they're going to be under so much pressure, let alone the fact it was turned over. They get the penalty from it. That's a great thing to have in the locker for the Badgers.
That's right, Pony Kibbe with a nice kick. First European pro contracted player, sevens player in Japan. Playing professionally all over the globe. There she is. She has really been instrumental to this Balkans Honey Badgers side at first receiver. Tanika Willison turns it back in. So again, another lovely carry from Sauza.
That was so strong, but it's been ripped.
Oh, here we go. On the other side of things, the Wild Dogs now with possession. Sanamzi has it there with Shannon Maru, played out of Auckland, New Zealand. Here they go down the line. Piper Flynn gets it away, Staines, knocked backwards, then kicked through. Chasers are there. 3 Wild Dog jerseys as they go in to collect. Nika Willison diving on a player on the ground, should be a penalty there.
Yeah, I thought the same, but it looks like it's been given as a
It has been
steal.
given, so we play on with the Balkans Honey Badgers. They have it now. Kivit goes to the right-hand side. Sauza, who's been brilliant all week long, gets the offload away. Murray again. Carries and gets the offload. Noonstead there. Beautiful speed on the outside. Here they go, the Balkans Honey Badgers. Marit Lakin brings the crowd to her feet, diving in for the Honey Badgers.
Really well linked try, wasn't it? So you just have their forwards and backs play, and they just link together so well. Doesn't matter who's in. Crystal takes 2 players to tackle her there, manages to get the offload, and then it's just good hands out wide and the pace to finish it. I always get nervous now they're near the dead ball after seeing the academy get denied.
Tense times indeed. The flag stay down, 15 points to 7. The Balkans Honey Badgers, and that's their first try here, and it's Lakin on the end of this one. Super Sevens Series MVP with Shogun Sevens as well, now doing his stuff in 10s. This mixed play franchise final. Beautiful kick. Kukutai tries to go up to collect, stays with Mumbai and the Balkans Honey Badgers. And that's Batiankolo takes it to the line. Play it out of Tokyo, Japan. Has support. Still to the right. Sauza again. Fends off a couple. Sauza. Rip free. Wild Dogs knocked it on though.
Yeah, that's the risk, isn't it, when you try and steal the ball in the contact area? It can sometimes spill forward, so giving Badgers more possession, and they are so dangerous with it, but it has been really close. Wild Dogs' defence has been pretty good to keep the Badgers out.
Yeah, just 1 try scored so far. 3 minutes to go in this period. Then the men's teams will take the field to close things out. Very tight affair in every single 10-minute period.
Yeah, which is what you want to see from these players, and it tends to be that way. Obviously, in the 3rd, 4th playoff, not quite as close, and Rhino's got a lead right from the off.
That drive was 34-19, the final score. Rhinos taking 3rd, Elephants 4th. Fredericks gets the pass away. Willison smashes through one. Has support on her shoulder. Fredericks moves it to the right. Arabella McKenzie, Waratah's Player of the Year in 2021. Mumbai there, but here we go. Wild Dogs now have a chance.
Yeah, looking like almost like trying to play for a penalty, and then look, they've kicked that back, but it's happened in the end.
Grace Kukutai puts the kick over the top, but there's a lot of Balkans Honey Badgers chasing. So unfortunately, given away possession, because now they have it. Sumsat, the international again for Germany, takes it to the line. Balkans Honey Badger side with McDermott. Willison, Mumbai. Ondo comes flying up with a big, strong tackle.
Hands off! Hands off!
Wild Dogs need possession, and they're desperate for it as they trail 15-7. Fredericks the short ball. Great speed. And now on the outside, here we go. Batiba Kalolo with a lovely pass. Fredericks is there, but the defenders come flying in. Support arrives.
Hold.
Marit Lakin to the right-hand side. The kick pass from Alabella McKenzie. Very nice. On the outside. Kivitt gets the pass away. And it comes back. Plony Kivitt now in open space. They release. Simpson. Kylie Simpson to score. And that's what happens when you kick to the Balkans Honey Badgers.
Yeah, absolutely. If you do want to kick possession away, I appreciate that we have seen some great kick chases and it has led to scores, but Badgers are just so dangerous when they get it, and they can just turn into attacks so quickly and strike from seamlessly nothing.
Meta Simsat, in fact, it was the try scorer.
And it's that offload there, and then just pace out wide. They really do hug their touch lines as well. They're not shy of bringing it wide, but it was the kick pass for me, the confidence to do it and go for it.
A lovely, great highlight. Meta Simmat, the German international, has them up 22 points to 7 in this mixed play franchise final. And the defending champions are staring against it. Still a quarter to come. Final play of this one. Little step here from the Cape Town Wild Dogs.
There. Bradley.
Kamoele gets the side step. That's a nice offload that drops to the ground. Been scooped up superbly. Willison is there. Still the right. Salzo. A great break as the siren sounds. Kivitt with a beautiful pass on the outside. Here we go yet again. Simmat for that far side. Getting very close. Still in the field of play. They're not done yet. A little pick and drive. Barreling for the line. They're over. Shalom. Salzo scores. A popular try for the Balkans Honey Badgers.
Really pleased for her. I think she's had a great tournament. She really has some strong running, some big tackles. Tries as well for this one. But they've worked so hard to get to that outside. And then it's just a pick into two players. Barrels over them to score, showing great strength, because that is harder than it looks, that to not get held up in that situation. So she's done really some strong running there.
A power drive from a powerful team. They scored 3 quick drives to close things out for this period. And it is 27-7, the score so far, with the Balkans Honey Badgers leading, and their women's side, tremendous effort.
Oh, they have. They've just dominated since day one, game one of this tournament back last Sunday. They really developed together. You can see how when it clicks, just how good they can be. And it's fantastic to have seen it right from the start.
And the men take the field now to close things out, the final 10-minute period. A 20-point buffer for the Balkans Honey Badgers. They lead the Cape Town Wild Dogs. What a moment, though, for the Balkans Honey Badgers women's side. And now, the final 10 remain here at the brilliant Championship Stadium in Irvine, California. Here's a look at the Balkans Honey Badgers squad, and they've been brilliant. Michael Fisser has led their charge. Tom Connor, the Aussie Sevens flyer, and Limo Sopawanga, the All Black, taking on the Wild Dogs. The Wild Dogs, of course, they are the favourites coming into this one in terms of the men's side. I'm Dallas Stafford alongside Gareth Rees, World Rugby Hall of Famer. Cash Malua, he's been a standout, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been outstanding. They're favourites, but are they 14 points or maybe 15 point favourites? That's what required here in the format.
Absolutely right. So here we go. Massive kick to get us going. And it's the Wild Dogs that receive this one. 20 points behind on the scoreboard. The counter ruck. Massive there from Van der Heerfer. Malua moves it to Jay Hare. That's a short ball. Zach Harrison-Jones has a good carry. Pops it back for the pass, but it's been pinched from the Balkans Honey Badgers. Finau is in there as well.
Don't grab him.
Ball for the side in red. Finau ghosting with one hand across field. Banner drops this one. Been hacked from Ishmael. It will stay with the Cape Town Wild Dogs.
Yeah, a bit of a funny ruck there, but it actually wasn't a ruck. There was no tackle setting up the ruck, so the interception from the Honey Badger was legal. And this men's side have not been on the best form, as we mentioned, throughout the championship here in 2025. But this is their moment to not only shine, but also to hang on and just deny this powerful wide dog defense. 20 points is the difference.
Yeah, the Wild Dogs won 28-10, so that's just an 18-point differential.
That's in 20 minutes though, right, Dallin?
That's right. Isaacs dancing around the fringes. Down to the ground. Harrison Jones.
Leave it. No, play on.
Banguyo gives Stanton. Stanton opens place. Brilliant run. Here he goes. Puts the kick over the top. Godfrey Mugaramombe with a beautiful bounce and catch. Zimbabwean flyer. Oh, and he throws it back in. What's he doing? Should have just scored it.
Time off.
All his teammates, hands on heads, don't know what he was thinking. The referee's going to have a chat. There may still be a chance they scored here. Obviously carried in by the Wild Dogs.
Godfrey Mugaramombe could have just put it down. I know he's trying to make the kick easier, but still, take the guaranteed 5.
Wow, so because it was carried in by Yellen, watch, he's away here. Lovely kick, and look at the kind bounce he gets. Straight up in his hands, more than enough gas. Just arcing under the poles. And he goes inside. Maybe he didn't see the Honey Badgers players that were all there. Just wondering where he gathered that. Wow, we're back to open play. Crazy stuff.
So Bawanga kicks us downfield. Isaacs collects. Here goes Ethan Isaacs, gives Mugaramombe. Could have scored that try, gives it to Malua. Bouncing off his right. Beautiful carry, Cash Malua. Gets the offload away, but has been knocked on and then tried to play it in an offside position.
Yeah, the signal is offside. I'm not sure from what.
From touching the ball and then knocking it and then playing it.
His own guy.
Yeah.
I have it.
So the Wild Dogs not able to register any scores here despite all that pressure. The Badgers will be happy to stick it into the night sky. Flirting with the sideline, still in the play.
Not out. Here we go. Isaacs again down the short side. Beautiful stepping. Jay Hare's there. The Wild Dogs, plenty of possession to play with. Remember, they trail 27-7 in this franchise mixed play final.
Yeah.
Stanton, the no-look pass. Beautiful skills by him. There's the penalty. They need to go quickly. Mugaramombe runs to the line, takes the quick tap. Visser flies up. The no-look pass to Kruger. He's there in support is Robert Kruger, the man from the Plus in South Africa. Flat ball. Oh, big contact. Gets the offload away, says Malua. It's there for Hare. Wrestle towards the touchline, still available. Cash Malua again. Fights. Kwanguyo throws a dummy. The crowd really erupting in front of us. Kruger flies off the ball. And a penalty for the Wild Dogs. Isaacs with another quick tap, catching them unawares. Throws a dummy. Runs into a cold shoulder. Fina dives on the ground. And the Balkans Honey Badgers have claimed back possession. Visser took a heavy knock, gets the pass away. Here goes the big frame of Jim Bundan Boss, and they get the penalty also.
Yeah, he just couldn't keep his hands off the deck. He had a chance to steal that. Frantic stuff. Referee's called time off. He's going to have a little bit of a chat here. The Honey Badgers doing enough in defense, but great athleticism out there from both sides, particularly the Wild Dogs. They're offloading, and there's the man of the hour. I'd like to be inside his head as he was over the line and didn't dot down to start to narrow this 20-point gap here in the fourth quarter. Referee wants the water off. Time's back on.
Bawanga, the All Black, goes to the touchline. Yeah. And if you Balkans Honey Badgers, you know you got the 20-point lead, so slow the game down.
Absolutely. Say they haven't been the best side here. That man's got a decent rugby brain on his head, Sipawanga. He's been outstanding all weekend.
Number 4.
Honey Badgers getting tremendous cheers here. Jeremy Chopart and Phil Kearns, their coaches. They went 0-3, can you believe it, in the divisions initially. They lost the semi-final 26-21 against the Rhinos, but now find themselves here in the franchise championship final. That's the beautiful thing. They're the supporters there. Academy girls and women's sides who've been so brilliant all week.
Yeah, and on the women's side, especially the senior women, have been so impressive. That late try maybe come influential here.
Drop down towards the Wild Dog side. Just scrum as time ticks away, nearly 5 minutes gone.
Yeah, time is running out here. They're pushing and shoving. The players know each other relatively well. They've been staying in and around each other for the last week.
On the 15, scrum.
But again, a pace the Honey Badgers will be very happy with. I'm surprised the Wild Dogs aren't urging not only themselves on, but the referee to get this game moving.
Yeah, the Wild Dogs coached by former Springbok Dick Muir and Chris Erasmus. Jessica Dilt not featured, took an injury in the semi-final game, which they won 7-5 against the Elephants.
Jessica Dilt is about the perfect player he'd like to insert into this game right now to score 20 unanswered points. Unfortunately, he's nursing that injury.
That's right. Ethan Isaacs now he picks up. Stanton fills in for Gedilt. Here's Travis Ishmael on the outside. Ishmael in open space. The former Springbok himself gets to the 22.
Hands off!
Malua's there.
First coach is good, no.
The Wild Dogs need to score next. Kick over the top. Way Stanton chases this one. Balkans Honey Badgers jump up and collect.
Yeah, and if you're new to rugby, what he's done is effectively a fair catch there. The Honey Badger's going to go quickly. He's called for it in the air and claimed a fair catch.
Massive kick downfield. Sends Ethan Isaacs all the way back. He receives now. Need his magic feet to the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Ngaramombe now. The drawn pass. What a beautiful catch from Klanguyo. On the inside, Ethan Isaacs chasing. There he is. Big hit from Van der Heerfer. The Buffalo tries to get involved. Semu on the right-hand side. Bounce pass to Stanton. Fires one over the top. Malua's there. Here come the Wild Dogs. Beautiful dummy. Cash Malua in open space. They try to grab his jersey. He draws two more. Gets the pass away. Harrison Jones is on the outside of this one. And the Wild Dogs will score. They finally put it down. A brilliant effort to get over the line.
Yeah, no mistake from Zach Harrison Jones, the Belmont Shore player, knowing they needed the points. No messing around, but this man, so dangerous. How do you mark him? As you said, the jersey grab not nearly enough. Riding tackles, keeping the hands free. And despite the initial bobble, Harrison Jones getting it done.
The strength and conditioning coach played with the NPC in the Tasman. Kick unsuccessful, 27 points to 12. We'll need some attention on the far side. One of the players is down. But they find themselves on the board. There's about 3.5 minutes to go. This game flies by.
Yeah, all they need is possession, and the kickoff's going to be crucial for that.
Nick Boyer's on the field. Fresh legs for the Wild Dogs.
And a man who likes the big moment, not afraid to seize it. I was just going to get a little look at on the sideline. Look at that kick.
Beautiful kick into the night sky. Falls down. Fisser knocks this one on.
The knee.
Off the knee.
Drop it.
So the kick was great. They couldn't get their hands on it.
Here. Red.
Boyer wants to get things going here. Yeah, you can see he's going to bring some energy. He has to go to the line out. There they go.
Backwards, play on. DeFrankie's there for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Jules DeFrankie. Big, strong Finn.
The shoulder.
Takes on the big frame of Fofana. Cash Malua again. Again, another beautiful dummy. Zach Harrison Jones is there, the try scorer. Stanton, there's Boyer. Tries to float one up wider. Van der Heerfer comes up, knocks it on. Klanguyo can't collect.
I was just going to say, I like the refereeing, even though it's an obvious knock on. He's letting it go because he knows the Wild Dogs need points and they need it quickly. They're running out of time.
Under 2 to play. Will this be the 3rd title for the Balkans Honey Badgers in 6 years?
One more. Explain with the number down. We are man down. Go. Time off. 1, 2, 3.
Make that 5 years. I just added an extra year.
Yeah,
It's been a long day. Sleek Sensations.
Well, what a format, what a concept.
Okay. Time on.
Young, old, men, women, just great rugby, great spirit around the place. And written on the medals that they'll be receiving after this is entertainment. Obviously the values of rugby, but entertainment. And you've got to say it's been great to watch. Great to see these teams cheered on by their franchise mates.
Oh, such a brilliant format. Boyer feeds. He goes to the right-hand side. Cash Malua at first receiver again. Oh, a big shot comes in. What a massive hit that was. Sopawanga getting heavily involved. The loose ball is there for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Boyer with a short ball. Harrison Jones. Such an active runner. Magara Mombe. It almost scored in the opening few minutes, but the dummy's thrown around the fringes. Mayeza looking for space. Boyer yet again. Gets the flick ball away. Stanton comes in. penalty the Balkans Honey Badgers, putting their body on the line.
The Honey Badgers erupt in the crowd. They know that penalty is going to make it virtually impossible for the Wild Dogs to defend the Rugby 10's championship. And the men in red, the final players of this four-part play, have just done just about enough to frustrate and deny the men's Wild Dog team.
A tremendous franchise effort. A 5-0 lead for the Academy boys. And their girls had them at 10-7. Their women put them up 27-7.
And they're all moving to the sidelines, ready to celebrate. I think we're going to see a Honey Badger invasion here.
Here we go at the championship stadium to crown a franchise champion. $100,000 and $350,000 in high performance residency packages. The Balkans Honey Badgers to throw for the final moment of this game. The Wild Dogs scoop it up. Izzy Kelly throws it to Jules DeFranchi. Bomsamai in there as well for the Wild Dogs.
Beyond first.
Cole Semu. And then a quick tap here from DeFranchi again. Beats one. Massive shot comes in as well. Crowd enjoying that as Boyer floats on the top. Beautiful pass. Mayeza cuts back in. Finds Boyer. Nick Boyer yet again, the US Eagle. Beach rugby sensation as well. Cash Malua. Oh, rolling and spinning and pirouetting. He's out of bounds, and that is full time. The Balkans Honey Badgers have won their third Rugby 10's championship. They did it in South Africa in 2022. They did it in South Africa again in 2023, and for the first time on American soil. They are undisputed champions. Academy boys, Academy girls, their women's side and their men's side reign supreme. They win this one 27 points to 12. What a week and what a performance.
Yeah, they've come together, some of them not knowing each other, come together as friends and come together as a franchise. The girls, the boys, the senior men and the senior women, the elite players.